I'm still so happy with that Rolana win. That was very satisfying. You guys gotta let Annie and Thana have a break. I genuinely feel this. Maybe I just need to loosen my standards a little bit, you know, because I feel bad with the amount of work. Because in my mind, what I am asking is not unreasonable, but people in chat clearly disagree as a group. Oh, Nolatrum, I appreciate the offer, but no, I'm just flat not having people on stream. I've been having a blast not managing that as an aspect of my public persona.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words.
That's true. Dark Souls 3 lore is so cool. I mean, Dark Souls lore in general. Anyway, I do appreciate the offer, Nolatrum. I hope you're doing well. Hey, you're from, You're from the land of people who have a lot of health. Skaven? Yeah. Pharaoh Missoula, thank you. Okay, that was my fault. I thought it'd go over him. Okay, okay, back it up. No, 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 Clever, you don't compromise any of them. Oh my god, there's another one. Sheesh.
Seriously, thanks for what you do, Vaush. The mix of talking politics, then goofing off in games is perfect. It helps me not be as anxious. Good night, man.
Have a wonderful night. And I'm happy to assuage anxiety. Did you watch I Saw the TV Glow? I did. I resisted the trans particles and I'm really sorry. I know this sucks for some people. I actually really like being a guy. I'm like totally cool with it. I guess if I was born a girl, I would be cool with it, but I wouldn't like having a pussy. I kind of like having a dick a lot. And I would also want to be 6'2", and I would not want to lose any of my physical strength. And no, I think I like being a guy.
Do you think you are pretty good at recognizing narcissistic behavior in people?
Everyone thinks they're a good judge of character, right? Like, everyone does. No one says they aren't. I think I am, but everyone thinks that, right? I did enjoy, I Saw the TV Glow. It was very, very sad. You know, I think the message was good. Like, I mean, as in I like how it was handled, I guess, with the sort of existential terror of your life bleeding away as you don't live your authentic life. I think there's a legitimate interpretation of that ending that's positive. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like giga cope to me. But it's art, right? You know? Not the one. To be honest, one of the main reasons that people joke or maybe legitimately think that I'm an egg is because I'm extremely familiar with a lot of the goings-ons in the trans community. I have a lot of trans friends, so I tend to know the lingo. I get the jokes. I have opinions on the discourse, you know? And that adjacency, I think, lends to people like a greater feeling of immediate sympathy.
Love you, Vaush.
Thank you, Sako. Like, people get the feeling that I know it because I'm adjacent to the issues, but I'm only adjacent to the issues because I'm adjacent to the people with the issues, you know?
Vaush, hold firm, screw the spoilers. As an anime-only person, I can't stand people who spoil no manners having jackals. Second to people who smoke inside.
Well, it's not people deliberately spoiling, it's just people are very thoughtless about what they're saying.
One thing I really like about this community is that if you have spent more than 6 months in it, you either started transitioning or realized you're very sick.
It's definitely an extremely effective litmus test, you know? So many damn people saying, oh, you know, thanks to I realized that you're trans. Horizon, why you gotta make it about gender? What the fuck? Why you gotta make I Saw the TV Glow about gender? Come on. Don't be ridiculous. Don't impose what's not there. Can we stop? I'm clearly not fighting you very well. Stagger. Ha, it happened because I said it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, you got up so quick. We're so close to being able to use the giant forge hammer. This looks, I have no health. Okay, but I don't have to. Yeah, see that? It's called an open world game. The whole world is open to me. I don't have to be right there. I'm out of health. Not doing this shit. Got 250,000 souls. Wait, this also looks like a boss arena. Not a dragon? That is a worm. That's a worm. Well, I'm glad I didn't just walk forward. This is a very cinematic area. Fear, oh fear. Just getting started. Still no weak foe, likely jumping. So killing the worm opens the way. Gotcha. Well, I mean, if I fight the worm, I'm gonna die. I have no health. But I guess the alternative is just walking back to the fire and then doing this again. Alright. Let's die. Oh, you ran away? You pussed out? Ow. Ow. So far, so good. Okay. Yep. Doing our stompy stomp. Yep. So far, so good. Oh. You... Oh wait, I do have a heal. I have a flask of wondrous physic.
Wanted to thank you for helping me meet my partner because we both watched your stream, sending lots of love to you and chat less than 3.
That's the other kind of message I'm always surprised to get so much of. Genuinely, that's wonderful. I'm really happy to hear that. Hope you guys are doing well. Or not, guys! It could be any kind of person. Oh. I didn't think that attack reached there. Like, at all. But, okay. That's fine. They're probably T for T trans girls, let's be real. Yeah, but they're valid. I mean, a little bit. They're a little bit valid. Lose these. Okay. Okay, yep. You do a lot of charging around. Okay. Please don't jump. You do a lot of that, you know, and it's not the most interesting attack to play around. See, you can't really do much unless you got magic. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? Okay. Gonna do it again? Yep. Yep. Okay. Wouldn't you? I guess if I was that worm and I was interested in living, I would also do that attack nonstop. You know, I wouldn't really be concerned with being like an interesting fight to the person who showed up to kill me randomly.
We need an FromSoft game respectfully inspired by the several culture groups and aesthetics of the Middle East and North Africa. Maybe India and Central Asia too.
Genuinely super duper agree. Yeah. I want this shit, but with Aztec lore. There is so much cool shit. It is so beautiful. Big, big, big jungles, and like salt flats, and mesas, and steppes, and rivers, and islands, and all the cool shit, you know? And you would have big axes with obsidian blades and stuff. I want it. You could even have like a class of enemy that's inspired by the conquistadors, and they would be like, you know, the big armored dudes with the guns and stuff, and it'd be cool. There's so much Aztec mythology. Okay, yep, I know about this attack. Yeah, I've seen it before. I've seen this move. What is that? Wow. cool attack. Like that one big armored European... Oh. That one big armored European dude in Sekiro. When in the middle of Sekiro, they were just like, what if there was a white guy? That guy dropped in from the plot of Blue Eye Samurai. Robert! Okay, I'll admit. Wasn't really paying attention there.
Imagine a zone styled after Dia de los Muertos aesthetic.
Well, that's Mayan, not Aztec, but you know, we can do a bit of blurring. I'm just racist enough to believe that you can make some good media out of blurring like Incan, Mayan, and Aztec culture. Come on. I'm not playing very well here. I guess I just don't respect this guy very much. I notice I'm now, like, out of healing. Okay, that was on me. We're not really respecting this fight. At all. Oh, thank God. Wait, for me. Thank you. What about the Olmec and Toltecs? I don't know anything about them. Come on. Thank God. Dumbass fight. Get out of here. Get out of here with your gay fucking ooba-dooba-doop attack. Hate it when they hit you with that. Alright, I'm noticing that my original theory about how to move forward here
Aztecs were only in Mexico since 1300s and only an empire since 1400s. They were hardly a blip. Incan Empire, Mayans, and Chichimecs are where it's at. Toltecs too.
Oh yeah, I mean the Aztecs burnt themselves out. On account of being an incredibly militaristic empire. I see. I get the little game these motherfuckers are playing. I don't think you can just jump forward and walk over there, because even if you did, like, what's over there? There's nothing over there. There's no item. Then again, I don't see any bloodstains. You know, I feel like most idiots here, including me, try using what the boss gave you. A dragon heart? No. There'd be bloodstains here, right? No. Are there bloodstains in dungeons? Because it's an instanced area. Fine. I anticipated this outcome. That was terrifying. Well, I once again have no healing. Okay, so this guy's gotta be some big badass, right? Ancient Dragon Man. Oh, wait, we fought. But now you're real. I see. Ow. Ow. Okay. 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 That's true. A powerful move. All right. What a goofy goober. All right, we're gonna kick this guy's ass. He ain't tough. He ain't tough. A steak of America. Miyazaki, you are too generous to me. You are too kind to me, Miyazaki. Miyazaki, you're getting soft. Ow. Okay, so you have a ranged attack. Okay, so you have a melee attack. Hey, don't make me lose my souls, okay? Oh boy. Nice try. Oh, okay. He has very selective poise. He has poise during the jump attack, I think I'm more used to the range of the katana, which is my fault because that katana has insane range. So it's basically like me playing with a gun. And then when I use a sword, I'm like, oh, yeah, I lost because I forgot that I don't have a 600-meter range with my slashing attacks. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm just moving my runes farther and farther from the fog. What is going on? We're fighting the Dragon Man. What blocked my swing there? Did you see that? The chain! This is such an embarrassing boss fight to be stuck on for any length of time, but I needed a little bit of humbling after beating Rolana in one try. Oh. That did a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. I need to respect this guy a little bit more. Oh. You didn't do the thing. Okay. 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 Let me just heal. Let me just... Okay. Yeah, see shit. Come on. I don't like bosses like this because they've got stamina for days and it feels like a cheat. In fairness, you also have stamina for days, right? This ain't Dark Souls 1. Don't you fucking... You're not me. He's gonna do it. Yep. Yeah, alright, man. Oh. Fuck you. I've still got flasks. Oh, wow, how did that not... It got, like, eaten by the stone pillar there. That sucked. Greed! Yes. Nice. This the run? It just might be. That should give us enough faith to use the new weapon. What the hell is this? So now we... Okay, well, we have a great katana and we have the big hammer. And there's this shit. Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. Basically the same stat requirements, basically the same attribute scaling, probably going to end up having about the same health, but it has a unique weapon art. So it's a somber weapon. Okay, it looks sick. Slower than the other one. Definitely slower than the other one. That looks sick as hell. Okay. We're definitely going to give this thing a proper try soon, but I'm going to stick to my commitments. The next thing we're doing is the anvil hammer. I have an update from my partner. Oh, wait. I had multiple updates. I have the gun. I have the armor. Oh, it's day out, so I can't summon. What the fuck? It's okay. I'll wait him out. And then a 30-minute gap. And then I'm afraid I got by both Skeletron and the Eye of Cthulhu. Gonna go to bed soon. It's over. Where the hell are we? Oh, okay. This is like a whole thing. Well, we need to go and upgrade this and also level up. The katana's kind of busted. The katana was overpowered in base Elden Ring. I assume it's overpowered here too. It's just my default assumption. Does the anvil hammer mean you have superhuman strength? Probably. I do like the Mesmer soldier armor quite a bit. Can I, like, make my gloves less heavy? Oh, foot soldier gauntlets, bring me here. Hell yeah! We look sick as shit! Should we check remembrance weapons while we're here? Yeah, but I have a feeling we're not going to get through all of them. I have another anvil for you.
Is that hammer just an entire anvil on a stick that is dope as hell? Miyazaki, you incredible genius.
Miyazaki, you've done it again. Oh yeah, we're two-handing at Crownless Queen. 100%. I two-hand all weapons. I don't dual wield because it's gay. I don't use spells because they're gay. I don't use shields because they're gay. I two-hand. We're Costco guys. Of course we two-hand. Twin Moon Knight. You can get Rolana's twin blades. Light greatsword. Okay, these are probably sick as hell. But these are mage weapons, which still carries about it the ode of homosexuality. We'll hold on to these for a sec. Those are probably really fun to use, though. We'll get around to that. We'll get around to that. Okay. For right now. Oh, right. There we go. For right now. What the hell are we doing? Oh, whoop, wrong way. Kita, quit laughing whenever you go the wrong way. Sorry, Lo. Okay. Has Peter Griffin said skibbity in Family Guy yet? In canon Family Guy? I believe so. That rules. He is not. Because if he had, it'd be on YouTube. It's just YouTube poops. Sorry. Ban anyone who admits they watch Family Guy in 2024. Watching Family Guy episodes is absolutely insane psycho behavior. However, watching the one good bit from each Family Guy episode as a clip on Twitter underneath someone saying, yo, Family Guy really be funny though, laughing crying emoji, that's the right way to consume Family Guy. And then you think in your head, wait, is it better than I remember? And then you attempt to watch a full episode on like a illegal torrent site once every 6 months, and it's very mediocre. And you're like, oh, that's why they just show the clips. Hell is this? Bail, O terror incarnate, again I stand afore ye. Wait, what? Oh. Notice how we got the spooky music now? We're in, like, the spooky lands. I'm not gonna lie. Fighting dragons is pretty boring. It wasn't that fun in the base game, and it's probably not that fun this time either. Okay. Are you an actual boss? Okay, the music is spooky, which makes me think you're an actual boss and not just, like, a repeat fodder enemy. Also, this is a obvious arena. I didn't notice a Stake of America. Do I even want to fight you? I mean, obviously. Jagged Peak... Oh, you're just like a generic... Oh. Yes, we have a high stagger... weapon. Dragon fights are such a mixed bag. I know a lot of people didn't like Midir. I fucking... Oh, you're one of the legends. I loved Midir. I thought Midir was... Oh, fuck. So fun. Oh, shit, dude. This thing has so much stagger damage, which is fitting considering it's a colossal weapon and it's an anvil on a stick, but... Midir, Midir, Midir. Oh. Cringe. Cringe. Using fire breath as a dragon. Cringe. Gonna hit your cloaca. That's not weird to say. Be like me saying I'm gonna hit your balls. Ooh, double damage. Okay, I'll admit I'm having fun with this fight, but mostly because I'm rocking the dragon. If I was taking lethal damage to the same 8 attacks these things do, it'd be very frustrating. Yeah! Gonna get staggered any second. Nice! gonna hit your penis asshole, same thing. The most entertaining conversation you could have during 8th grade recess with all your friends. Bro, wouldn't it be fucked up if you shit out your dick? I can't believe you went there with that. Yeah, that would be super fucked up, right? We were philosopher kings. What happened? You can't just say that, bro. Exactly, yeah. What happened?
I wouldn't mind some Shadow of the Colossus climbing mechanics on some of these giant bosses. I know getting anviled in the ankle hurts like crazy.
That's like the only thing I really liked about, what's the game that came out recently? That had that? Dragon's Dogma. Does it annoy you when someone calls mags clips? No, but it does annoy me when someone gets annoyed by it. Like anyone gives a shit, right? Oh, smithing art spears. Yo! That's cool as fuck. We gotta use that. Mags and clips. Well, a magazine has the ammunition contained internally, and a clip simply holds it by the groove at the base of the bullet near the near where the striker hits, but it's otherwise external. Who cares? Do you see he called a magazine a clip? Yeah, and you know what I'm not seeing right now? You fucking woman. So get on it, loser. When Sneeko did it, it was cringe. I mean, if you're gonna use it as an own, make sure it's on a pedophile neo-Nazi grifter like Sneeko. But in general, if you're just, like, going about the place being pissy about it, whatever.
I tried shoving a magazine into a rifle and Newsweek just didn't have the explosive force I expected.
I get it! Sake Tanuki busting out the puns during a game stream, knowing fully well that one of these days I'm going to snap. Okay, why is the... Okay, let's try to think like lore here. We're in the shadow of the air tree, and I still don't know what the fuck that is. Mikola, the mind control demigod guy thing, who cursed with eternal youth. Nuts, that's probably someone. Cursed with eternal youth. Okay, is summoning people here. Probably because Mikola wants us to kill someone. I don't know. That's what we're good at, okay? So we're now in the shadow of the air tree. That's the shadow of the air tree, I assume. It's got like a veil over it. And now we're in its shadow, and this area looks like shit, and there's dragons here. In the Elden Ring lore, it's not like the Dark Souls lore. In the Elden Ring lore, the dragons were still like primordial creatures, but they briefly befriended humans because of the thingy. And the dragon ruled over Farum Azula when they were the holder of the Elden Ring. Their own Elden Ring. Why are there dragons here? Were they brought here by Mikola? Were they... That's terrifying. It would be a spoiler? Yep, don't answer any of my questions. I am speculating. Hello? Are you innately mad at me? No. Okay, then I'm not gonna fight you. I respect you, giant goat. This thing is fucking... I know that these guys probably take bonus damage from strike attacks because they're skeletons, just like Dungeons and Dragons, but... Who dilly? Who dilly? Sometimes I worry that weapons like this are a little too grug for me, you know? I was having a lot of fun with the Great Katana, mostly because the range gave me so much easy poke. I'll try around with a few weapons. I could... Whoa! Wow, that actually shocked me. Good job, chat. Well done. Every time I get surprised by something, my first thought is yoinks, and my second thought is thank you, chat, for not ruining the moment. That thing, that is substantially larger than the dragon in Lendel. Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay, alright, okay. Well, that's clearly where we're going. Mark a thingy. And then let me just clear this little back area here. Get his ass. Oh, we're gonna get his ass. I think his ass has already been got, though. Looks at tape measure. That's quite big. Maybe I'm simple-minded, but I still do believe this. I still do think, like, do you want to get me invested in your fantasy setting, in your story, in your, like, mythology? Simply have a thing that's too big. But, like, way too big. You know? Like, oh, a dragon that's 100 feet tall. No, make it 1 kilometer tall, and then make its corpse like an island. You know, pull some the Owl House stuff. Make a tree so large that the leaves on the uppermost of its canopy are in space, and there's no oxygen up there. You know? Just make something really big. You're all being horny! I haven't said anything horny!
Chat, if you make cookies at 12:45 a.m., no one can stop you from licking the beater and scraping the mixing bowl.
That's true. Yeah, making cookies late at night is dangerous. Like, genuinely dangerous. If you make cookies at 2 p.m., you can say, oh, I'll have 2 of them and save the rest for later. If you make cookies at 11:30 p.m., your thought is like, I mean, it's over anyway. Right? I'll have 8. You can't do that shit right before bed. Yeah, you'll save 2 for later. Bake a dozen cookies at noon, you eat 2. Bake a dozen cookies at midnight, you save 2 for later. Okay. I'm a little unnerved by this individual right here. Oh. Mikola, you are presiding over a very fucked up environment, I have to say. Like, I have been around the lands between, and there were parts of it that looked a lot less fucked up than this. This still makes me nervous. Yeah, Flevier, I think it's really cool, and I remember liking that. I guess my main issue is that I've seen Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I saw Joseph Anderson play it, and it looked like the doggiest shit ever made, with the exception of the giant titty girl with the Welsh accent in the English dub. Another win for English dubs, by the way, because I was popping one, like, every time she opened her mouth, because her accent was adorable. Wait, he played 3? Oh, no, 2. Sorry, he played 2. But maybe that was a different Xenoblade Chronicles. Unfortunately, you're wrong. XB3 is... Well, okay, well, I saw him play XB2. How do you distinguish a Welsh accent? Hold on.
If you were forced to be stuck in a room with either John Doyle or Nick Fuentes, which one would you pick?
I don't know. Dumbass, fucking hypothetical. Maybe John Doyle, because I could make fun of him for, like, the hat. I don't know. Maybe both? I don't know. Do you want poo-poo or pee-pee? Okay, her name is Nia. There's nothing interesting to me about her design as a character. The top video that popped up when I googled Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nia is so Welsh. Talk. Please don't make me watch this for long. Just talk. Just talk.
What the bloody hell is this? Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
A remarkable likeness, to say the least.
Oi, did you see something?
Okay, it's like I'm not defending the game. I just like Welsh accents. And I think that's okay. Hey, is the thing that they say about the Welsh in Vinland Saga true? That either they were or they perceived themselves to be directly descendants of the Romans? Hold on one second. Haven't you been banned a bunch for this? I love you, X19. Literally every Baltic country does. Yeah, but like, the Romans were in England. The Welsh are the Britons. They're the first inhabitants of the Isles, not the Romans. Okay, so what was the name of the guy who raised the main character in Vinland Saga? Who raised Thorfinn? You know what I mean, the smart guy, the mercenary warband leader, the guy who was very much like his analogous... What the fuck? Okay. I deserve this. Askeladd, yeah. So was Askeladd basically like a cringe weeaboo? Like he was a Briton, so he was like a Rome LARPer? Is there any truth to that? Oh, I saw you there. Let me get my things. He was a Chad weeaboo. Well, yeah, no, he's a Giga Chad. I'm not saying he's not. But, so there's no truth to the idea that the Welsh are direct descendants of the Romans. They're the Britons. You have to ask a Welsh lad? I don't think I do. None whatsoever. Okay. It annoyed the fuck out of me as a historian. I mean, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me as something that a guy like Askeladd would believe, right? He's incredibly smart. He's incredibly resentful. He thinks he's different from all of the barbarians around him, all of the, you know, the Vikings. So in his mind, he imagines, like, I'm not of these people. I'm a descendant of a lineage of the, like, civilized people, of the Romans. Then again, when they showed the Welsh people in Vinland Saga, they just drew them like Romans. They all had the fucking hair, like the Caesar hair, you know? When they showed the Welsh community that they were going to pass through. They were all drawn just like Romans. Sorry, we're not making much progress right now. Oh, you look kind of fucked up. What's up?
Warrior troop.
Uh-huh.
Picture yourself.
I still inherently believe Vikings could hurl spears thousands of miles with insane penetration power.
I believe that.
Vilest dragon of them all.
Thorkel made me believe that.
The purest form of communion. The fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
I am not
Perhaps
partaking
you have yet to feel true
in your
love.
insane bullshit.
I am patient. There will come a day.
To my understanding in the legends, a Roman general after Rome abandoned Britain was Arthur, started communing with the Britons, the Welsh. Arthur was Roman spring. Okay, so, alright. There's a kind of, like, historical mythology to it then. I get that, okay. That's interesting. What the fuck, you denied the communion? Yeah, I don't fuck with that. I feel like I'm the only autistic male who is into politics and history who isn't into Rome. I just don't care much about Rome. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Well, it was like a genocidal empire, so I guess there are some things wrong. I shouldn't... Well, there were times they were genocide. It's complicated. It's just not my thing. Maybe it's because it's played out, you know? It's just kind of boring. There's other interesting... Can you even call an empire genocidal like 2,000 years ago? Everyone was doing genocide. It was different back then, okay? Ethnic groups were comprised of like 10,000 people, so all you'd have to do is burn down one city, and congratulations, you wiped out an entire ethnic group. You know, it was different back then. They were just guys being guys. It was different. They didn't know it was bad yet. Rome literally invented fascism. I mean, I think there are proto-fascist elements that developed in Rome, but I think that fascism is a distinctly post-capitalist ideology. The fascist is a Roman concept? Well, sure, but that's like symbolic adoption, right? You know, that's not necessarily like the origin of the ideology. The problem, really, with fascism being a Roman thing is that fascism requires the nation-state. Like, it needs the nation-state. It can't be an empire. Oh. Okay, we are in, like, the most evil land in the world right now. I think it would, but I think that fascism might inevitably develop in, like, a historical materialist, like, this is the consequence of these factors, but I would agree that Rome is, like, the aesthetic and ideological template that fascism would later be built off of. True, Demert, but the big difference there is that fascism is innately ethnocentrist, and the Romans, well, they were, but their empire assimilated a great many ethnicities. You could be a Roman citizen, a member of the empire, from many different ethnicities.
I'm not into Rome except the early kingdom with Etruscan king and medieval Byzantium. I find every historical state outside of Europe much cooler than Rome.
Yeah, see, I think that more people should... The map! I think more people should care about Byzantium because it sounds cooler than Rome. Like, what does Rome sound like? Rome? Rome. Like, moving around a bunch? Rome? Oh, I'm Roman. Ooh! I'm Roman! Byzantium. Oh, shit. What the fuck did he... Byzantium. Way cooler. Can I survive this? Please! Nice. That wasn't even close. Okay, this area looks like insanely sick, but I want to pick up the map first thing so I can go back to here and kind of, like, work my way backwards to make sure I've gotten all the areas that I want to go to. Cerulean Coast. This is so pretty. Oh my god, it's all so pretty. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, this is... Oh. Yep, there it is. Wow, Miyazaki, you're telling me the area is larger than I thought it was? Miyazaki, you damnable beast. Dude, there's like so much shit here. What the fuck? So, right, this is where This right here, I think, is where I fought that dragon boss. So I'm going to put a perma marker here with a walker dude, because I haven't gone down this path, and I'm probably not going to for a little while. I looked down here, and this is all the finger hands, the hand fingers. This is where Shai Hulud is about to swallow up a trespasser. Then there was only one pathway to take here. There was probably like 17 pathways that I missed, you know. And then here's the base of the dragon. Here's the dragon. I went up the wing, and I dropped down on this side. Clearly, you can drop down here, too. And I'm curious to do just that. Here. I want to be methodical because I respect this game, and I don't want to miss stuff. I know I'm going to miss stuff anyway, inevitably, but I will try my best. How would I get over here? Well, let's get on the wing first. What is it with so many creative giants have such having such a massive thing for feet? I wish I could say something clever here, but as, like, I guess the only he-him lesbian who doesn't have a foot fetish, I don't really know. I don't really get it. I guess it's like, oh, it's a part of the body that's supposed to be dirty, so if it's actually clean and horny, it's cool? Oh, I have been here. I have been here. But I've never really thought of feet as that dirty. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up, like, on a farm, or I didn't grow up doing hard manual labor. Because for me, it's like, oh, my feet are dirty because they've been walking around. Yeah, I've been walking around in my house. Like, I guess they have dirt on them. It's a brain connection thing, not so much a social one. I've heard that. I've heard that. I don't know how true that is, but I have heard that, where it's like there's a node for your brain that makes your ding dong go boing, and that node is right next to the one that makes you think of feet or something. It's just some like absurd wire crossing bullshit. You've got it, Vaush. You figured it out. Well, they're calling him the most in tune with human sexuality individual of all time. I think hands are nice, but not in a fetish way, though. I can understand people being horny about hands more easily than people being horny about feet, because hands, like, there is so much personality in the way you use your hands, and that's not really the same with feet. Like, it is, you know, the way you use your feet, the way you walk, like, that is definitely a personal thing. I'm not denying that. But, what? It better not put my fucking runes on that tiny little thorn that I briefly stepped on.
Vaush doesn't have the fetish because he has never known defeat.
True. That was good. That was good. You can't caress with your feet? I mean, I'm sure you can, just, like, obviously not as well, right? Having the map makes me feel so much better about exploring thoroughly. God, this game is beautiful. Oh my god. Sickeningly beautiful. Isn't it crazy how in the future there's going to be, like, DNA-edited designer babies made for manual labor, where they deliberately cross the pleasure nodes of your brain and the repetitive manual labor nodes? So there are going to be people who are, like, bricked up 24/7, picking tomatoes for $3 a day.
Let's start a talking point on the left to upset fascist Rome larpers that Rome's only true successors are the DRC, the Navajo Reservation, and Tonga in Oceania.
I mean... Oh, wait, those are friends. I'm sorry. I mean, it is... They'll live. It is kind of funny how people stopped caring about the Roman Empire the nanosecond it objectively stopped being white, right? With Byzantium and everything. It's an empire. It always had a bunch of non-white people in it. It was never white. No, it was never white, but you, like, you know, it's certainly the average skin tone over time changed. Holy shit, this is, like, very difficult to get the satisfying feeling that I've fully explored everything. Hello, Mariner? Did Vaush just say Greeks are white? This is gonna make so many Greeks mad. Yeah, and they deserve it. They're olive skin. They're Mediterranean.
Have you seen the meme gif of someone entering Kaled and instead it says, Florida, lol. My favorite.
Yeah, I remember that one. That's a classic. Yeah, the average white supremacist today loves to pretend that the Roman citizen/barbarian dynamic was about race, but you know fully well that if they went back in time and presented themselves to, like, you know, a fucking centurion, they'd be like, hello, my fellow glorious Roman, and the centurion would be like, you paid taxes recently? And they'd be like, well, no, but as you can see, my skin is pale and white, just like yours, and then they'd be beheaded. The average white supremacist today is Turkish? True! Erdogan supporter. Location, fucking Frankfurt. Yeah, you get the feeling I'm exploring this area, like, really methodically, and I'm looking at all the pretty flowers, not getting anything of use, and missing all of the really obvious go here for secret hidden cavern tells, because I'm too busy making sure that I cover every square inch of the flowers.
So this is what Umberto Eco meant in his classic work Shadow of the Ur-Tree.
Yep, not getting that one. Took me a bit. I'm too focused on the game. Well, chat, I'll allow spoilers on the Sake Tanuki Pandono. Fascism. Fascism. Yeah.
Anyone who likes Roman military lore and sci-fi should read Ranks of Bronze by David Drake.
Oh. Okay, a compelling argument to not come here. Imagine unironically wielding bronze weapons when steel was right around the corner. Do you think the first people to wield true steel weapons, or like bronze with copper or whatever, but like steel, do you think that they were cutting through people, like just fully dominating the battlefield? Because I know that realistically, steel's advantage over bronze isn't that like bronze can't kill you or whatever. It's not like bronze armor won't help.
A Nubian given citizenship was more Roman than someone whose family had lived in Rome since its start but lost their citizenship for committing a crime.
Yeah, but you know, don't tell white people that. They can't handle that shit. But then you invent steel, and I want it to be like a tech tree upgrade so devastating that you can just chop people in half now. But I know that's not true. But I want it to be true. It's not as though steel instantly made anime-level cutting swords. Yeah, but these are also things I want to be true. Steel is mostly important for farming. I guess that's true. Wait, does bronze rust? I know it develops a patina, but does the chemical process of forming a patina continue to, like, erode the material? Yeah? It corrodes? When are we gonna have to replace the Statue of Liberty?
I found out I'm 10% Middle Eastern from my southern Italy side of my family, probably ties back to the Roman Empire, kinda neat.
That rules. I don't know anything about my lineage beyond the whole, like, Polish, Irish, German thing. Rust is just oxidized iron. No, I know that, but, like, the reason rust is so bad with iron is because iron in its natural form is chemically unstable, and iron oxide, it reacts with the oxygen, blah, blah, blah. But, like, the patina, like, it's possible to have a patina that self-seals, or that doesn't erode itself past a certain amount. I know that's possible because we do that with certain types of steel, like weathered steel. But Flevier, wouldn't the copper eventually just like rot away? Any material with a pilling bedworth ratio of 1 will form a protective oxide layer. Any material with a pilling bedworth ratio of around 1 will form a protective oxide layer.
It's frustrating watching you play because you're just as autistically meticulous as I am while exploring. I hate looking in the mirror.
Yeah, that's usually how cringe is. Sympathizing. Behold the true terror, the mirror. Oh boy. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Are you fucking... Okay. Thank god. I didn't want to believe that I would have to try there. Nah, the Statue of Liberty looks best green, wrestling with the bear. Copper is beautiful. A good copper patina, a good bronze patina, so pretty. I mean, that's one of the really nice things about old Levi's before those pieces of shit started using zinc for their fucking, you know, rivets and buttons. But back when it was all copper, that beautiful, gorgeous patina that forms, oh man. Copper is also antimicrobial. I've heard that, though I don't really know where that comes from. It is? Like, in what way? Like, bacteria just doesn't survive on copper surfaces? Why are we talking about metals? Pink dot next to name. You wouldn't get it. Bronze is bendy, so you have to make it thick to hold up. Also, copper is expensive.
Oxidizing copper atoms weaken the bacteria when they pull these electrons from the atoms that make up the cell wall.
Yeah, that sounds sick as hell.
We need games and movies to cover the Copper Age, which was older than even the Bronze Age. It's the first Metal Age we had after leaving the Stone Age. Lack of rep.
I mean, what great empires were around during the Copper Age? That's not me saying there were none. That's me saying I don't know much about the history. You know? Because we know about Bronze Age empires. What was, like, what, Mesopotamian? Egypt? I guess Egypt. Yeah, that's true.
The iron Y of Vaush skipping metals between bronze and steel.
Wait, was iron better than bronze? Not steel, iron. Was iron superior? Yes? In some ways, mostly yes. Much more rigid. Well then, why did we hold off so long on using iron? It's literally fucking everywhere. We couldn't get the furnaces hot enough, I assume. Didn't they have charcoal back then? Harder to work? Okay. There's like a lot of dudes up here. How is that hard? Like we can just use basic ass fire today? No, you need to get the fire really hot. You need like you need a charcoal fire, and then you need like a flume. You need oxygen intake from the bottom where you're pumping in oxygen as much as you can to stoke the fire and get it really, 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 really hot. Coal? I don't think you necessarily need coal. I just think that's the easiest way to do it. But you can't just find natural lumps of iron metal. Well, you could dig it up. But yeah. And you can copper? Is that true? I mean, not anymore, but maybe back then. One thing that does give me a little bit of anxiety, even though it's irrational because there's nothing I can do about it and it won't affect me ever in my lifetime, is the fact that if humanity ever gets kind of wiped out, like a big pandemic or nuclear war, and we have to rebuild from step zero, we will basically never be able to do the same things again because there is no coal on the surface. There's no coal on the surface. All the easily available oil has been used. There are no easily accessible mines. Rare earth minerals have to be extracted from quite, like, you know, difficult processes. We would be limited to, like, way lower tech, possibly forever, because we just don't have access to some of the stuff that kickstarted the Industrial Revolution. We would have coal reserve. Yeah, but the coal reserves are so far down that us primitive people wouldn't be able to get it. You know what I mean? Like, it would, maybe there'd be some coal left, but you'd be talking about people who have, you know, medieval level tech, basically. Yeah, Bengala, I saw a YouTube video about that. Like, the amount of coal and oil and stuff that we have, that we've used since the Industrial Revolution is equivalent to, like, 100 million years of plant and animal matter from our past. Like, like, every day that passes, we're burning through 100 years. That's not that much. I mean, I think it's a lot. But let's not, let's focus on stuff that's more immediately impactful to our day-to-day lives. And focus less on stuff that's kind of ephemeral and out there. You know? Anyone like blowjobs? Am I right, fellas? Come on, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but only if they get the amount of peanut butter and jelly right, because if there's too much of one and not enough of the other, it feels less tasty. I think blowjobs feel weird, Vaush, TBH. Skill issue? But on the part of the people doing it to you, not to you? Probably? I'm Ace. Oh, well, pardon me, I forgot. Having a conversation about sex when Ace motherfucker walks in. Look at me, I've got the unblowable dick. Unblowable dick Joey. Look at my unblowable dick. Yeah, I see you. I didn't used to give a shit about hand jobs. Because everyone makes jokes about that. The problem is that the guys who are making jokes about hand jobs are straight guys. And they're only having sex with cisgender straight women. But then you get a hand job from someone with a dick who knows what they're doing, and it's like, holy shit. I'm getting a fucking deep tissue massage. Women suck at hand jobs. I mean, a lot of them, yeah. There are some good ones. This is why us trans femme makes these jokes too. Yeah, well, again, it's like, what am I supposed to do? Not be correct to avoid the egg accusations? Why get or give a hand job when mouths exist? I mean, for a lot of reasons. I could list them to humiliate you, but I choose not to. You have to use all the tools at your disposal, you know? Saying, why hands if mouth? Well, why mouth if pussy? You know? Or maybe you prefer mouth to pussy. Well, why kissing if you could just get a blowjob? Why look into each other's eyes if one of you could just be sucking the other's dick? Actually, hold on. I might be cooking with this one. And yeah, we do make jokes, but it is almost certainly true that the median VGG chatter has had more sex than many, like, stream chats. You know? That's cap. I know it's crazy, but I guarantee you it's true. Old queers are like that. Okay, old queer. Are you including me in this? Careful, your presence on my website hinges on your answer. Define old queer. Yeah, you see some, like, 18 astro trans, they, them, whatever the fuck, be like, you know, we should, maybe it's time we stop listening to our elder queers, and the elder queer in question is a 24-year-old on Twitter that they're currently arguing with. Fuck you. Fuck you. Faith sell tweet material. Thanks, she got it from me. I taught Faith girls sell everything she knows. And then we had one of those classic, like, during training, she expressed too much power. And in a moment of weakness, I stepped back and she realized that the teacher had become the student, and the student had become the teacher. 5 minutes later, the dojo was burning, and she left me there to die. And now she uses the power that I gave her to inflict her brain damage on like 100,000 people on Twitter. Oh, so it's your fault? We kind of have like you know, Bangaro situation going on here. Isn't 30 a little old in queer years? I'm going to... you know what's old? Your current lifespan, because I will bring it to an abrupt end. What the fuck are you talking about? Isn't 30 a little old for queer? Jesus Christ, you people. No wonder all these fucking twinks are having conniptions at 22 about how they're, like... They notice their hairline is 1 micrometer further back than it used to be. It's all over. You all are terrified of aging. Well, you know what? I'm 30, and I'm hotter than I've ever been. And I feel better than I've ever been. Alright? We're gonna keep this train going. Oh, I thought that was a really lame suicide joke. What? No, that was a me getting them joke. That was a me when you've gotten got. Me when I reach my hand through the camera and it appears through your monitor and I get you. Not what you said? Oh, okay, I'm fine. I'm absolved. To the void with ye. Never mind. It's okay. King Jar Jar, you're absolved. I'm only 23 and I feel old as shit. That every 23-year-old feels old as shit because you've just gotten out of the last, like, structured baby zone portion of life that tells you what to do and where to go. Like, you're out of school now, so it's like, oh, now I've finally entered into the workforce. All the interesting stuff in life was behind me. It's not true. It's not true. I don't know how else to say it. It's not true. Life is what you make it. In retrospect, like, school was boring as shit, you know? Wow. Wrestling with the bear, I don't deny that as I get older, I will have more back pain, but several points. For one, regular exercise helps quite a bit, so we should all do that, no matter your age. For two, I'm gonna be real with you guys, okay? Having back pain ain't that bad. You know why I know that? Because I had a severe deadlift injury that afflicted me for years until I finally got enough money from streaming to get physical therapy. I know what it's like to barely be able to bend. And you know what? It didn't affect me that much. Really. Like, it sucked and it hurt all the time, but I have enthusiasm for life. I still fucked. I still got out there. I did things. I went to clubs. Eventually, I was able to address it, and I'm happy that I did, but, you know, if that was like a taste of what life is going to be when I'm 35, 40, 45, 50, okay, I already did it. Okay, but isn't your job sedentary? Listen here, you little shit. That contributes to the back pain. What do you mean, is my job sedentary? What are you, a construction worker? Everyone's job is sedentary. Make me a fucking latte. Unironically, though, like, sitting all the time is the worst thing you can do for your back. Not the worst. I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm just saying, as you get older, life throws shit at you, but it also gives you stuff, okay? You get, in many cases, freedom, autonomy, a sense of self, the ability to choose the people you spend your time with, a greater, like, sense of your own interests. You also get, like, sometimes back pain. Like, okay, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm not saying it's not an issue. I'm just saying sometimes people get, like, insanely depressive over shit they don't need to get depressive over. Oh. Oh. Okay. A compelling... The only real thing that I would be concerned about is if you're one of those gay guys who hinges their entire personality and appearance and aesthetic and style off of being young forever. Like, remember that femboy post that went viral? The, like, femboy memes account? Where they were like, what people think is gonna happen as I age? And and it was like some guy turning into an ugly old man. What's actually gonna happen? And it's just the femboy remaining ethereally beautiful and feminine with a perfect hairline and a perfect feminine facial structure and clear skin for their entire life. If that's your plan going forward, you might want to reconsider. That's called denial. I'm just saying, don't make your living strategy remaining young forever, and you should be fine. Could do with old men femboys. The problem is you can't be a femboy and be a man. And also, there's a lot of stuff that you just can't avoid unless you take estrogen. Can't a cis man take HRT? Sure. No harm. Women get old. Yeah, but men and women age in different ways. Fat distribution, hairline, you know what I'm talking about. Sure, get HRT. Whatever, who cares? Violet, see, why would you ask, like, do you want to talk about this, like, shitty topic? No. I mean, you're not wrong, Violese, right? The issue here is not whether or not you're correct. The issue is just, you know, I'm playing the damn video game. Q-Rain, this is one of the reasons why I've gotten more into fashion, I think. Because if you have a good sense of style, you have so much more control over how you present yourself, you know? It is so tragic on Grindr, all of the... I'm going to be very mean here for a second, but I'm also completely correct, and I stand by it. All of the ugly-ass, like, sissy/cross-dressers who have put no effort whatsoever into seeing how women dress. So they're like, I'm a 32-year-old balding man, and here's my cross-dressing attempt, and it's wearing, like, cheap, lacy, red lingerie that they look awful in, that doesn't fit them properly. And it's like, I don't have anything against the concept of you cross-dressing. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing here. It's that you know so little about what you're trying to do that, frankly, you're offending me. You're wounding me with your presence. Please stop. And I'm correct to say this. Sissies and cross-dressers are by far the worst demographics that you find while Grindr browsing. Easily 100%. A lot of them are racist, too. Yeah, Lucille Hime, and I don't even think it's necessarily wrong to pursue the idea of, like, femininity being a degrading thing. Whatever you're into. I don't think it necessarily makes you sexist. It definitely doesn't change the fact, though, that, like, a lot of these guys seem to have basically no self-awareness about what they're doing or how they're presenting themselves. Like, there's no... Wait, hold on a second. The lower jail key didn't, bring me somewhere new. It helped me loop back around to the place where I... No, wait, this is new. Or is it? Oh, fuck, I'm all turned around. There are a lot of cis people like that too, though. Yeah, but... Oh, man, this place is huge, and I have no idea what I'm doing. There are a lot of cis people like that, that's true. But... And for one, I also think that's tragic. But also, you have to be on Grindr to really understand this, but... The sissy cross-dresser community is not sending their best. Or maybe they are, which is terrifying. Again, nothing wrong with it innately. If you're a guy who identifies as a guy, and you want to dress up as a chick and get made fun of for it, okay, literally, like, whatever. There are people with worse kinks. I don't care. But there's just these archetypes that keep getting filled over and over about them being weird and creepy and pushy and misogynistic and sexist. And them not knowing how to buy clothes that fit. Yeah, like porn brain, no effort stuff. Worse on Fet? Yeah, I don't use Fet. But I believe you. DL men are so sinister. Oh yeah, 100% for sure, yeah. The cheaters and stuff. But I've just, like, never talked to them. Because, like, fuck that, dude. You kidding me? Fucking pussy. Horrible people. I mean, if they're DL because they're in an environment where coming out as gay is going to be to their detriment, I get that. But I am in Seattle. If you are DL here in Seattle, it is probably because you are cheating on your partner. Yeah, DL means down low. Isn't that why most people who are DL are DL? Yes, yes. But I know there are people who are DL because they're in, like, you know, bumfuck, New Hampshire, rural-ass area, you know, concerned about homophobia. I understand. Vaush learning fashion to outdo the cross-dressers at their own game. I think that if you're going to express a sexual or gendered interest through clothing, you should put effort into it. It's one of the reasons why newly out trans girls get made fun of for the, like, Amazon trans girl fit with the pleated skirt that costs $14. Every single one. Yeah, you know what? Hey, any trans chicks in the audience who want some advice on this? Are you ready? Okay. Sweater. A big sweater that has oversized sleeves. And a maxi skirt. A long skirt. Get that and some nice flats. Congratulations. You have instantly, like, outperformed 98% of the market. You are cute now. You look cute. You look demure. You look modest. The oversized sleeves on the sweater will help de-emphasize the width of your shoulders. I mean, obviously, like, there's more to it. You have to make sure it fits properly and stuff. But, you know, you get me. But I get hot easily. There are sweaters, some sweaters that are less, that retain less heat. Sundress Virgin's losing it right now with his base advice. Yeah, the problem with is that a lot of trans girls immediately go for outfits that look like femboy porn outfits, which, again, there's nothing innately wrong. Blah, blah, blah. Just listen to me. Don't get mad at me. You know. Or they go for stuff that's unflattering. And I don't think there's anything wrong with a bad bitch with big shoulders. I don't give a shit. But you do. Or at least you might. You know. Maybe you're in a cool-ass community. Maybe it's not an issue. Fine. But if you are concerned about it, you know, you see, you know, unwise emphasizations. Also, to be honest with you, I think that queer people could do a little bit more to learn how to dress in, like, non-punk and non-slutty styles. I have nothing against the punk and slutty styles. I just want to see some opening up, you know? Go for some, like, moe shit, you know? I'm talking sweaters, maxi skirts, like I said. Go for some, you know, some of the, like, chic, like, oversized blazer pseudo-professionals. You know, there's a lot of styles out there. I want to see people live in... Maxi skirts are kind of mid, honestly. I don't get that opinion that you have. I don't get you. Oh, how did I miss this before? Oh, another NPC boss? Lamenter. You have so much health. Oh my god. And you look so scary. Oh, thank you, Arrow. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Okay. Oh, we're doing, what's the name of the boss from Dark Souls 1?
A sad thing happened in China that echoes yours in the USA. Chinese nationalist sycophants murdered a Japanese child in Shenzhen. No response from government yet.
Oh. That sucks. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Having never played this game, I see you are bad at gaming and terrible for not using the most game-breaking tactics to defeat every boss in less than 2 minutes.
Literally, man. What the fuck? Oh. Wait, you made me cry? What? Wait, what? 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 I didn't see a death build up. I got so sad that I died? Can I explain this? No. I bet what it is that the black spell things that were shot out by the other hymns put stacks on me that made me lament, and then I lamented so hard that I cried. Did that put a stack on me? Neither of those put a stack. Yeah, he does, like, no damage with his attacks. The only threat this guy poses is via that instant death mechanic. Neither of those attacks put... to lament on me. I bet this will, though. Okay. Did that put a stack? No. So it's just these black spells that get fired, I think. Yep, there's one. Wait, no, I didn't get the stack on me. Now I have it. Ah, I see. I have to defeat so and so many of his guys before they all disappear. That was it. That was it. Weird boss? Yeah, weird. He has like a specific debuff. To be honest, I think I've had enough of the big hammer weapons. You know, they all kind of play the same. No hate. It's a super cool weapon, but I guess up next is the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, they don't get one hit?
If you actually finished making a game and then Joseph Anderson made an hour-long critique of it, how would you feel?
I guess I'd be kind of honored, to be honest. I really like Joseph Anderson. Also, I think Joseph Anderson is pretty fair. I'm just gonna let these guys kill me? Does Joseph Anderson know of your existence? Yes. I've talked to him. Not extensively, you know. He's in his lane, but... What if the game got widespread critical acclaim, but Joseph Anderson didn't like it? I don't agree with all of his opinions, you know? I agree with a ton of them, don't get me wrong. But I don't think there's anything wrong with liking a critic and disagreeing with some of their opinions. Get closer, you pieces of shit. Okay, the real one fires bigger... Okay, invulnerable once the lamenting starts. That's... I don't like this fight. I'm sorry. This is just annoying. And you only get to attack him for like 1 second. Goofy, uninspired fight. I agree. This is not a banger for me. Is it Miyazaki? I let you get away with a lot. It's you. Fuck you. Stupid ass. That was dumb. And now it's over. Yeah, Miyazaki was like, you all make fun of Pinwheel? Okay. Okay, so we've done that. So yeah, the next way is this way up. And also this path right here. Nice. Check out what you got from him. Nope, I gotta go. It's like 20 minutes over. Thank you for the great stream, guys. I had a lot of fun. Thank you all very much. I hope you have a wonderful night. You all take care.